Yes. Well, the angel, I would suggest, is an angel. I would say the key verse in this discussion would be Exodus 23:21, which sums up very nicely what the angel of the Lord is supposed to do. Pay attention to the angel in the context and listen to what he has to say. Do not rebel against him. He will not forgive you your rebellion, since that's Yahweh's name, is in him, in the angel. So the angel is a very direct representative of God. When the angel speaks, God is speaking through him. The angel then is protecting, supervising, looking after the saints in the New Testament context. Hebrews 1:14 is your key verse on angels. Are they not ministering spirits sent out as ministering assistants? They're sent on errands, really, to serve the people of God, for the sake of those who are going to inherit the kingdom of God or salvation in the future. It's very clear. So an angel speaks for God. You might as well speak to God if you're speaking to the angel of the Lord, because the name, authority, power, wisdom, and even words of God are in that angel. That's very much true of Jesus. But of course, we know that Jesus never, ever, ever was or can be an angel. Because in Hebrews, and this is the verse you use for your Jehovah's Witnesses friends at the door, simply point out to them that in Hebrews it says, to which of the angels did God ever say, let me put it this way, to which possibly of any angel whatsoever at any time did God ever say, you're my begotten son? The answer is no, to none. That should prove to anybody hearing that verse, Jesus could not be an angel. He could not be Michael, because Michael is an angel. Yes, he's an archangel, but a queen bee is still a bee. A major general is still some sort of general. So that excludes Jesus from the category of angel. God never, ever said, I've begotten you. He did say it, though, as you know, of Jesus, the Son of God. So these are easy category distinctions, I suggest. Try that out and see if the angel of the Lord isn't the one who speaks for God and works for God uniquely in that verse that we just looked at. In the New Testament, the word angelos almost invariably means angel. You can't just say, well, it might mean a human being or not. True, in the Old Testament, malach can be a human being and it can be an angel, but you start with it being an angel. The classic passage, Genesis 18, which is a good place to look in terms of who these agents of God are. And three men showed up in 18 of Genesis. Three men. They actually turned out to be angels. One of them is addressed, not all three, one of them is addressed as Adonai, God. Because if you are representing God uniquely, you can actually be addressed as God. Doesn't mean you are God. Doesn't mean that when Thomas said to Jesus, my Lord and my God, that Jesus was God. That would make two gods and break the first commandment. That's a slightly different topic. But angels are messengers. That's very true. In the New Testament, they're almost invariably not human messengers. So in the New Testament setting, angelos should be taken to be an angel. The angel of the Lord, you start with angel. If it's not an angel there as the angel of the Lord, tell me who would this be? You ask the question like that. Cannot be Jesus, because Jesus was never an angel. So angelos there is a heavenly messenger. And you start with that. That's not so hard. There'd have to be very good evidence for the angel of the Lord being a human being. I don't see any evidence for that. My name is in him. My authority, my mind, my teaching, my whole intention is vested in that agent who is an angel. You're to listen to him because he's speaking on my behalf. Now, I do grant that Jesus is very much of that category in the New Testament. If you've heard Jesus speaking, you've heard God speaking, that's very clear. If you've seen Jesus, there's a sense in which you've seen God, not because Jesus is God, that would make two gods, but because Jesus speaks uniquely. And here's another very good verse. In Hebrews 1, we read that God never ever spoke in the old times through a son. In the old times, the Hebrews writer says, God spoke through various prophets and other agents, but not through a son. That, of course, shows you that the son wasn't there. Good text for showing that the son did not come until the latter days, the last days in which the Hebrews writer is writing. That's when the son showed up. But God didn't speak through a son in the Old Testament times. That's what it says. But in these last days, he's spoken uniquely through a son. whom he's made heir of all things.